Bonsoir. It's been a minute again. I haven't actually posted anything since my Boardmasters prep video, and that was like a month ago. I was at Boardmasters a month ago. So I'm back, hopefully. We're gonna get into a routine. I think Sundays might be my upload day. But I thought today, I really want to bake something. I haven't baked for ages, so I'm going to bake some brownies, and I thought I would just film it. I don't really know how you do this. But yeah, this was just a quick intro really. I'm just going to line the tin and then melt the chocolate and do all that. Yeah, brownies have never ever been my strong point. Cakes I can do easy, cookies I can do, brownies, there's just something about them. I just really struggle to get the texture right. They're either really cakey or they basically feel like they're raw. Now I like a fudgy brownie, so I think that's the hard thing. Tin is lined, so I'm gonna measure out the butter and chocolate and then I'll come back when I'm melting it on the stove. I think that's better. The last shot, my head was kind of chopped off. But yeah, what I was saying is, last time I baked brownies, I ended up dropping the pot of melted chocolate into the water. So today I need to make sure I really don't do that because I will cry. Because I don't have the right size bowl to do a bain-marie, and we don't have a microwave, so I can't microwave it. But I'm just breaking up 200 grams of plain chocolate. I got dark. I don't know what the difference is. And then 50 grams of milk. Yeah, so Boardmasters was sick. Saw Maisie Peters, who is the love of my life. And what was I saying? Yeah, so went to Boardmasters, had literally the best time. Maisie Peters was incredible. Well, everybody we saw was incredible, but Maisie Peters was the standout for me. But she was the one I was the most excited about seeing. She's now released her new album, which is also incredible. Basically just a Maisie Peters fangirl, to be honest. I've also just realised that I haven't boiled the kettle, so I haven't got a bain-marie ready. I feel like this is a bit chaotic. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm rushing and I don't need to, so from here on out I'm going to try and like calm down a sec. I probably messed this up as well because I didn't weigh the butter, but okay, I'm back. And we're finally baking. I know that I was speaking so fast a second ago, so I'm just gonna take a step back, calm down. I've got a coffee. It's the Chamberlain Coffee Night Owl Cold Brew, for anybody that wondered. I'm not gonna go into much detail about Boardmasters because I feel like I don't know what I've said already, but all I will say is if you're looking for a festival and you want something that's got like a lot going on, I'd definitely say Boardmasters. Obviously that's like if you're looking for a UK festival, because they have the beach and the surfing. There's just so much going on. Like, it is a 10 out of 10, and I'll definitely be going back next year. But that's it. I mean, I have actually, since I've come back from Boardmasters, I have filmed a couple of videos, but I've watched the footage back and I just don't like them, and I don't see the point in putting out like content that I'm not happy with, especially when, like, for me this is just a bit of fun. But I do have, well, I'm going out for bottomless brunch on Saturday, so there'll be a get ready for that coming. I think I'm going to do like a full transformation because I'm going to fake tan and do all of that, and I just like watching those videos. And then hopefully a pamper routine, maybe a few vlogs coming up, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't really like, I am doing more again. Like a few videos back I said, although things were going back to normal, it didn't necessarily mean that like I was doing anything, because that's just, my life changed because I left uni. But I am out and doing a bit more again, so there'll be more like get readies with me, maybe some more fun vlogs, stuff like that. So if there's anything you want to see, let me know. I also really want to film a cook with me. Again, like I filmed one of them ages ago, and then I watched the footage back and I was like, I hate that. So I'm probably a bit too self-critical, but yeah, Also, we're changing seasons, so a bit more like autumn fashion, hopefully. Although today, I know I'm inside baking, which probably sounds like crazy because it's boiling hot, but it's Thursday today and the weather is insane. Like for the first week of September, it's boiling. I want to sit in the garden, but I don't like wasps, and I'm home alone and I'm scared that I'm going to get stung by a wasp. And I have this narrative in my head that because I've never been stung, I don't know if I'm allergic. So I'm like, oh, pardon me. So I'm like, what happens if I get stung by a wasp when I'm on my own and I have an allergic reaction? I know, it probably sounds crazy, but I don't, it just goes through my head. But I feel really like ready to film and get back into it again because I do really enjoy this. It's something for me to do, it's something creative. I also, maybe I'll regret saying this, but I did musical theatre at uni, so I do sing, and I was debating doing some covers or not, but every time I film a cover I think, does anybody actually want to hear that? Like, again, it's down to being self-critical, but hopefully in the future there will be some music on this channel, because at the end of the day, like, that is something that I do really care about and love doing. Speaking of music, I should have been going to the Vamps next week, but now I'm not going, I don't think. And also, me and my best friend, we bought tickets to see Harry Styles in New York for Harryween. But basically so much has gone on and like everything is still kind of uncertain COVID-wise in that sense that we're not going. So that's heartbreak if I've ever heard it. I'm also not going to Ibiza this year. I am going to be going next year. But hopefully I've got a little trip planned for later in the year, which I love watching travel vlogs. But I'm going away with a friend that, I mean, I'm sure she wouldn't care, doesn't film. Like, maybe I'll do some fashion content, but I can't promise any vlogs from any of my trips unless I go with people that don't mind or like do the same. Like, a few of my friends do have channels. But yeah, I know I probably look really awkward doing this, but I'm so worried about dropping this stupid chocolate that I don't want to let go. I mean, so much has gone on since I filmed. Like, Kylie Jenner has announced that she's officially announced that she's having baby number 2, which is exciting. I mean, everybody I know was sharing that pregnancy announcement, but I'm sure everybody on TikTok had already worked it out. Like, she was uploading old photos because her nails were the same in them and stuff like that, which, to be honest, people that work that out, you scare me. Maybe I'm just not observant and that's the problem with me, but it's like that girl that worked out that Kendall Jenner was starting a tequila brand. Do you remember? I can't think of her name. She made all those TikToks about it, like she'd seen this 818 bottle everywhere or something. That was cool. I'm getting back, well, I say getting back into TikTok. I don't really make any, but I'm spending a lot of time on TikTok again. I would like to get back, like, I say get back into it like I've ever done it, but I would like to make more TikToks, but there's something about them that, like, I'm just not quick enough on the trends. Like, fair play to people who's, I mean, I know that's then their job to stay on top of the trends, but, like, this was what I was worried about. God, that was nearly a disaster, if I've ever seen one. I'm not gonna lie, that just terrified me. I really thought I was about to burn. Could you imagine having to ring my mum and explain, hi, please can you come back from your holiday? I know you're having fun, but just brownie baking is not for me. I have taken this off the heat, but it's not all melted, but I don't know what to do. I know better than to put it directly on that heat. Don't worry before anyone's watching thinking, don't do it. Melted chocolate like this just makes me think of the chocolate river in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm sure everybody's the same. Just trying to, like, obviously I went to Boardmasters, that was big. I graduated. That was really nice, actually. It was so nice to see all the girls again, because we haven't really, well, some of the girls I haven't seen since March last year, since we left uni. And then some I've only seen like once since, so it was really nice to see everybody. Do you know what? I went from having quite like a, oh, I'm not doing anything kind of life to everything in one go in August. Because obviously I went to Boardmasters and then I literally went straight to graduation. Look how nice this looks. I mean, right, that is melted. So I'm gonna take that off the heat and leave that to cool. And then I'm gonna work on the next bit. Right, so I'm actually, I need to put the eggs, caster sugar and vanilla in here, and then I'll beat it off camera. I'll put the recipe in the description box for anybody that might want it. I just made such a mess there for no reason. It does say 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. That feels like a lot, so I'm only going to do 1. Ready? Cakes! The dog is scratching at the door and I feel very rushed again. Right. 3 eggs. Right, I'm going to beat this quickly and then I'll come back when that's done. Before I move on to the next bit, I need to whisk in this chocolate into here. So I don't know why, I just felt like I should come back on camera and show me pouring it in. This looks so good. I will actually be devastated if these don't work. Like, I don't think you understand. It's also my mum's birthday at the end of the month and my brother's the start of October, so I probably, well, I have the Liam Charles cookbook, recipe book, the first one, like Cheeky Treats, and I've always said to my brother, like, pick something out of this, and he always picks out this like crepe cake, I don't know how to say it basically, but he wants me to make him that, so I might film making that, but the problem is he was like, oh, you're going to struggle to keep the pancake bit hot, and I was like, well, I'm not, because it's not meant to be hot. But anyway, I've just poured this in here, and then I need to whisk this in and then fold in the flour, so I'll be back. Right, we're nearly done on the baking part. So I have the chocolate mixture here, which is the eggs, sugar, chocolate, butter, vanilla, basically. And then I need to chop up the white chocolate and then put the plain, like fold that and plain flour in. So we're gonna basically do that bit now, but I'm just gonna quickly move some of this out of the way. Right, the first thing I think I'm gonna weigh this first. I don't know if I'm meant to open this. We have a bag of flour in the cupboard, not this bag, a different one, and it's gone like really, it looks moist. Sorry about the word if you hate it. So I opened a new one, which I feel a bit bad about, but I'm gonna have to bin that other one because I just can't tell. This one's got like a proper lid, so. Would have been too easy to get it right, wouldn't it? And then the whole bar of this needs chopping. I know I said earlier, but I'm going to brunch at Turtle Bay on Saturday, like bottomless. I've been to Turtle Bay so many times for like happy hour. I've never been for bottomless brunch, and I honestly can't wait. Do you know what the thing is? Like, a lot of my plans recently, except like big plans like Boardmasters graduation, but like they've been really spontaneous. Like, I went for casual drinks on Bank Holiday Sunday and ended up out all night, which was really fun until we had to queue an hour and a half to get a taxi back. that was not as fun. But you know what? The taxi was only £35 in the end, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Especially like round here, taxi normally is, well, it used to be like £60. Now whether they've changed or they just gave us a good deal because they knew we'd been waiting there for ages, I don't know. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so like, I haven't had the chance to like fully fake tan and stuff like that for ages. In fact, I didn't even fake tan for Boardmasters or graduation because Boardmasters is a long festival, like it starts on the Wednesday and I went down on the Tuesday. So by the Saturday and Sunday, my tan could have been really like gross and patchy, and I thought I'd rather just go really pale than be patchy and look like tiger breath. So I didn't tan, and then I stayed in a hotel between Boardmasters and graduation, and I didn't like to fake tan in the hotel and like get tan on their bed sheet. So again, I went pale. But I'm looking forward to tanning this weekend. I've got this from Olivia Neal's first collection with Motel. I bought the like mushroom 2-piece, and I wore it at Boardmasters, but I am going to wear that this weekend, I think, because the weather's meant to be nice. And the only time we could get into Bottomless Brunch was at 11, which is fine, but it just makes it really hard to dress for, because, you know, we could end up going to Bottomless Brunch and going home, or we could go to the pub, or like ending up staying out. I know it'd be a really long day, but there's nothing to say we're not going to be out all day and then all night. So I feel like a semi-casual 2-piece is quite a good way to go, because I know I could wear that in the club and not look out of place. But obviously I can't go in like jeans and heels for 11. I mean, I could. I don't think anyone would look that much, but like I don't really want to go in jeans and heels, especially as if we do end up in a club, I'll have been in heels all day. My feet will be battered. So yeah, that, I think, look, now I've said all this, let's hope I actually film that video. But I'm planning on starting all the prep and stuff tomorrow night, because obviously I want to tan. And also, like, I really like the look of those mermaid waves. You know, like everybody used the Molly May Beauty Works wave. Well, I didn't buy one, I don't have one. But if I sleep with my hair wet in French braids, my hair goes the same as that anyway, so I think I might do that tomorrow. But the only thing is, I had my hair cut before I went to Boardmasters, and I haven't tried like wavy hair like that on my short, it's not really short, but shorter hair. So I don't know if I'm going to like it. And the day of my graduation, my hair straightener stopped working, so it's not even like I can straighten it out afterwards if I don't like it. So maybe that's a risk, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Right, now I'm going to fold in these and the flour, I think. Now we're nearly done. No, in fact, then all I have to do is put it in the box. I don't need to put it in the box, I need to put it in the tin. If you've watched me for a while, you can tell I've leveled up because I have a sieve now. In fact, since I started, oh no, did I start this channel before or after my birthday? Before. I got piping, oh no, you would know if you watch my videos religiously, but if you watch all my videos, you would know that I have a piping set, but I've only used it once. But that's not on me, that's because my family don't really like buttercream. So there's no point me making cakes with buttercream, because they're not going to like them. That's a very big chunk. Oh, I know what else. Spooky season is upon us. It's not far away. So I'm hoping to amp up my content for that, because I do love Halloween. I'll do all your like cliche. I'll go to a pumpkin patch this year for sure. There's this thing in Norfolk called Primeval, which is like a scare night, which I'm planning on heading to. So there'll be lots of Halloween videos. I think I might do that. I know a lot of people do it, but like trying on Pretty Little Thing Halloween costume videos. I love watching them, and I really want to try on one of those bunny costumes. The typical like Playboy bunny costume. But anyway, right. Like, because I don't know that I would ever wear one. Well, I'd like to wear one, but I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'd get judged, and I need to leave that mentality behind, I know, but I want to try one of those bunny costumes on. And some of the other ones, because they do go all out with those like Halloween costumes, a Pretty Little Thing. I know some of them you can just buy at a costume store, like their wholesale costumes. So if that's something you want to see, let me know. And then obviously, depending on what I do for Halloween, which will hopefully be a night out, I'll obviously show like my Halloween get ready. I might do like my best friend buys me a Halloween costume, because I feel like that would be really fun. But I'll make sure, like, if I'm doing that Pretty Little Thing video, that Pretty Little Thing's off limits. But yeah, fast approaching. Although, as much as I'm like a Halloween gal, I'm not a pumpkin spice girl really. Although, they don't do it in the UK, I don't think, but I want to try the like the pumpkin cream cold brew at Starbucks. So I might do a video like recreating some like Halloween, autumn inspired foods. Again, if that's anything you want to see, let me know. I'm listing off all these video ideas, but realistically, there's not a lot of time between now and Halloween, considering I only do one post a week. And I would commit to doing more than one post a week, but let's be real, I barely do one post a week at the minute. It's been a month. I do want to like amp up my quality of like videos in general though, because like, don't get me wrong, I feel like the actual videos I film are fine, but I just feel like the actual like footage and stuff is lacking a bit. The editing is really not difficult, but basically my storage on my laptop is so full that I just have to edit on my phone. Like, there's no way around that until I get a new laptop, which I keep telling myself I'm going to do, but then I don't do, clearly. But like, I could have filmed so many cool shots today, but it's not even that I don't have the like creative capabilities. I could, but I'm lazy in one sense. Like, it's now about 4 o'clock and they're done. They look really good. I'm going to set like a tap to bake because I did one on Instagram. I just feel like they're fun. I'm going to lift, this is the moment of truth. Now they've come out really easily, which obviously is the baking paper. Oh, it's so nice. I literally just, it's so easy to wipe that clean as well because I use parchment paper. Oh, now what? Oh, they look so good. I don't know how to get this off the paper though. Oh, are they raw? Moment of truth. Let's eat this bit, shall we? Okay, not to like toot my own horn, but that is incredible. I'm going to wash my hands, 1 sec. They are still a bit warm, which is what I wanted. But this is the like important bit. Because this is normally where brownies go wrong for me. My toxic trait is I am impatient when it comes to baking. Actually, I take that back though. They are holding their shape quite well. And normally if I bake brownies, the middle ones are like unsalvageable. Not unsalvageable, that's a lie. They're just so raw, like you couldn't pick it up as a brownie. Am I speaking too soon? We could be about to see that, actually. Okay, they're done. I'm just gonna do a quick They do look so good. They are, the outside ones are baked pretty much perfectly, but the inside ones are just a bit gooey. They're still a bit warm though, so I'm gonna leave them on the side and see what happens when they like fully cool down, but I'm really happy with them. The recipe said to cut them into squares of 20, but they were like gonna be tiny if I did that, so I've got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I made 15. But I'm gonna wrap that up here because there's not a lot else to say. I really hope you've enjoyed this, and hopefully we'll be back to a proper schedule. And it will be every Sunday. Fingers crossed. Right, I love you all so much. I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, if there's anything you want to see, leave it down below. Okay, love you, bye.